Hello everyone, welcome back in my class of CIS3158 Mobile Applications and Game Development. We are in week number 3rd, and in this week we are going to work with a new framework which is called as EaselJS. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a user interface using EaselJS. This is part number 1 video lecture for week number 3rd. We'll start this session by taking a quick recap, and then we will discuss the aim and objective for week number 3rd lecture. So here I have highlighted. So far you have completed week number 1 and week number 2, and we are in week number 3rd. In week number 1, you implemented a static JavaScript application where you used Ember framework. You completed lecture and tutorial and task number 1. In week number 2, you extended your JavaScript application by converting it in the form of dynamic JavaScript application, and what you did, you used external server for data fetching and data transmission. You used Ember framework in week number 2 also. You completed lectures and tutorial and task number 2. This is week number 3rd, and in this week the aim is to create a user interface using EaselJS. So what we are going to do, let me summarize this. So you are going to use a new framework which is called as EaselJS, and you are going to integrate it with Ember CLI. That is what you did in week number 1 and 2. And you are going to complete lectures and tutorials for week number 3rd, and then you will work on task number 3. In order to achieve this aim, 3 objectives have been framed here. So objective 1 says how you will integrate EaselJS with EmberJS. The same I explained here. So EaselJS plus EmberJS. Then the objective 2 is on to learn how to create a user interface. So this objective will let you know creating user interface. So what we are going to do in this week, we are going to create a game which is very popular game known as tic-tac-toe game. So you are going to create, this is your interface for the game. So you are going to create this interface using EaselJS and EmberJS, and then you will use notations like cross and 0. This is for player 1, this is for player 2, and how the user will play this game by inserting the notation cross or 0 in this interface. And then we will discuss how you can use npm for setting external dependencies for running the application. So we are going to work on these 3 objectives one by one to achieve this aim of week number 3rd. Since we are going to use EaselJS in this week, so this video lecture is dedicated for EaselJS. Now, why there is a need of EaselJS like a framework for the development of the game? Because we are going to develop cross-platform based games. So what is the cross-platform means? You have implemented a game using one platform, that is P1, and you are going to deploy it on another platform P2, and user will use the game G, and user is using this platform. You have created the application in platform number P1. User want to install it on their machine or on their device, and they want to play. So to handle this type of situation, we need a framework which must support cross-platform based applications. So this is what we are going to do in this session. So we'll start the discussion with mobile browser games development. So game development is popular and interesting area. We love to play the game, and developer shows their interest in developing new games every day. And developer use different platforms to develop the game. And how to develop mobile browser game, because developer is using different platforms framework for game development. For game development, and the game will work in a good way if you are using a computer or laptop. But if you are going to deploy the same game, let's say G is my game which is running successfully on this, if you are going to use the same game on the mobile device, then it will be difficult. There is no guarantee that the game will work successfully on the mobile devices, because mobile browser will not support this game. So what is the solution for this problem? The solution for this problem is cross-platform based game. And in order to develop a cross-platform based game, we use EaselJS or Create.js suite, which consists of 4 frameworks. We will discuss one by one. So we are going to develop cross-platform based game to run the application on mobile browser, so that user can play the game in their mobile phone. So next slide is dedicated for basics of EaselJS. So here I have given. So what is EaselJS? EaselJS is a library for building high performance, interactive, two-dimensional content based game. And here you can see I have given this JavaScript library, and it supports developer so that they can use HTML canvas based element easily for the game development. It provides features to display list to allow developer to manipulate and animate graphics. It provides a robust interactive model for mouse and touch interactions. That is why I said you are going to create a tic-tac-toe game. So what you are going to do, when the user will click on any block, like if I'm the user, Hari is the user, and if I'm clicking mouse on this, so there should be cross. Second user is, let's say, user 2. What this user will do, user will click somewhere in the block. Let's say this user want to click here, so 0 should get appeared on the screen. So EaselJS provides libraries, classes and functions which you can use for handling the interaction with the interface. It is one of the excellent framework for creating the game, and using this game, it is useful It provides API and to the Flash developer, and it is useful for creating the games, for generating the arts, or for other highly graphical experiencing applications. You can use EaselJS. It works very well if you are using it alone or with other Create.js suite. So what are the other Create.js suite? EaselJS we are discussing. This is one Create.js suite is Twin.js. If you want to add sound in your application, you can use Sound.js. You can use Preload.js. We will discuss all these three frameworks in week number 4. EaselJS works with HTML canvas. I already explained this in the previous slide also, and it is useful for creating the games, graphic based experience, and generative arts. So that is the reason it is very popular in the developer, and they like to use EaselJS for creating the interface and for the development of cross-platform based applications. In the next part of week number 3 video lecture, we'll again discuss EaselJS, and the next part will be dedicated on how you will use EaselJS for application development. So we will discuss this in the part number 2 of week 3 video lecture. That's all in this part. Thank you very much.